Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming, and welcome to another big video on a lot of games. This time we are looking at games under 100 rupees and under $3. So all these games are below $3 here. And you'd be surprised with, again, a lot of the quality stuff that you can get for very little money. So we start off with Sanctum 2. So this is a hybrid tower defense and FPS. So you are on an alien planet. You have to defend some oxygen producing cores, set up your base and your things, and then defend against the alien creatures in your FPS mode. So very interesting concept. This was given away free a long time ago, and this is made by Coffee Stain Studios, again, who make very good games. So this is 80% off, 91 rupees only, $3, 227 pounds. If you are a kid from the 80s, and well, even if you are not, you might like the 80s aesthetic, the synthwave nostalgia, the hypercars from that era. And this game is sort of like that. It's basically a endless driving type of game. You have familiar looking 80s cars with a neon sort of aesthetic. And it's not a difficult game. It's not like a racing game as such. It's mostly avoiding traffic, etc. And it is quite popular though. This is overwhelmingly positive on Steam. It was in early access for a long time. I have mentioned this game multiple times. And this is 50% off, only 62 rupees, $149, 149 pounds and 149 euros. There is a map pack that you could also buy, also very cheap. But yeah, try out the game first and see if you like this sort of thing. Two very popular games sort of combined for this one. This is Bridge Constructor Portal. So Portal mixed with Bridge Constructor. And this is quite fun. This is also available on mobile, so you could try it out there. You have the voice of GLaDOS in the background. You have to use the bridges along with portals to complete each level. And yeah, it's a very nice, enjoyable little game and fun, quite fun. 80% off, 69 rupees only, $2, 143 pounds and 2 euros. An atmospheric exploration detective style game is The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Now I'm not sure, but I think this game won a lot of awards when it came out. So you are investigating a mystery or a murder, I think. And with this version on Steam, you are also given the Redux version when you buy the game. So this is 85% off, 84 rupees only, $3, 224 pounds and 284 euros. Glass Masquerade is a very casual, relaxing puzzle game. And in the first game, you are making these stained glass clocks. The second one, I think you're not working on clocks as such, but I think some other sort of works of art. And these are basically jigsaw puzzles. And the more you play, the smaller the pieces get, etc. Very enjoyable game, nice music as well. So this is 65% off, 69 rupees only, 174 dollars, 139 pounds and 139 euros. There are quite a few packs here for more puzzles, I guess, so you could try this. If you like it, get the others as well. FTL Faster Than Light is another very punishing roguelike game. So this is in space where you are on your own spaceship and trying to save the galaxy, I believe. I haven't actually played this game, even though I've heard a lot about this game. But what I do know is that this is extremely hard, procedurally generated, but also overwhelmingly positive. So this is 75% off, 92 rupees only, $249, 174 pounds and 249 euros. A slightly older game now, this is To the Moon. Now this game has a beautiful story and very popular if you like sort of visual novel style games. This is a story about two doctors going through a man's memories to fulfill his last wish. And it's a story of love and all of that. It's very well done. It's a very simple sort of graphic style. Is it the RPG Maker, I think? And yeah, it's generally, you can see here, everybody seems to love this. 80% off, 73 rupees only, $2, 139 pounds and 159 euros. Rai Son of Rome was an Xbox One launch title. Now if you remember, obviously the launch of Xbox One wasn't great, and this game did not do too well at the $60 price point. However, many years have passed, it's been ported to PC, it's in decent shape, and now it's actually quite a fun game because you can get it for next to nothing. It has a very interesting, decent campaign. You could say sort of similar to Gladiator, inspired by Gladiator, and combat is good. There's the sort of quick time fighting in here, but you can make it more challenging by increasing the difficulty, and you get a decent 4 or 5 hour campaign out of it. Of course the multiplayer and stuff like that would be dead by now, but it still looks amazing visually. It came out in 2014, but the graphics still hold up and it still looks very good. So this game you can get now for 75% off, 87 rupees only, $249, £199 and €249. Far Loan Sale. So I've mentioned this game a few times in the past. I mentioned the sequel in one of my previous videos. This is the original game which started this atmospheric sort of casual vehicle management game, as I like to call it. So basically you are this boy on this very interesting looking vehicle. You are just going from left to right in this sort of wasteland. I think it's a dried up riverbed or an ocean bed, and basically you have to manage all the functions of your car. So you have to find fuel on the road, you have to make sure there's no fires anywhere, everything is repaired, and then you get obstacles on the way that you have to overcome. So something blocking your path or some new upgrades for your vehicle. And yes, a very enjoyable experience. It should take you 3 to 4 hours one playthrough. There are ways to go faster and complete it quicker. There's even an achievement where you can do it under 99 minutes. But yeah, generally you should expect 3 to 4 hours on your first run. This is 80% off, 91 rupees only, $3 to £27. The Beast Inside is a horror survival game. It came out not too long ago, so it's a bit of a surprise to see it this cheap, and the reviews are also quite positive. It looks decent graphically as well. I'm not too familiar with it, but one of the viewers mentioned this in the comments not too long ago, and it seems interesting from what I've seen here. So this is 90% off, 56 rupees only, $249, £194 and €2.09. So many years before Hades, the makers of Hades, Supergiant Games, made this game, Bastion. It's a fun little 2D action adventure style game with a very interesting narrator. So the narrator sort of narrates everything you're doing, and it's a fun game, definitely enjoyable. I believe this was given away free from Epic, and if not, you can just get it. It's quite cheap, 80% off, 91 rupees, $3 to £27. One of my favorite series of these indie games is Beholder. So there are 3 games in this series. This is the second one. Basically this is set in a very totalitarian government, and you are like a entry-level employee investigating the murder of your father while working at a state department. It's a Ministry of Information or something like that, and you have to work your way from the bottom all the way up to find out what's going on. So you start off at the reception basically, and then further inside and going up the building for like more complicated jobs and discovering the corruption inside. A lot of choices here and a lot of things matter. So this is 85% off, 67 rupees, $224, £149. Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth. So this is a episodic game based on the novel of the same name, and it's visually very impressive. It looks very good. It's also quite long as well because they've covered all the books here in detail. So I think each episode is like an hour or something in length. So you'll get a lot of value for this, and yeah, I just like the art style. It looks like an old cartoon, etc. So this is 90% off, 59 rupees only, $2, £179 and €199. Modheim City of the Damned. So this is a Warhammer fantasy game, not 40k, and this is a turn-based RPG. I often keep seeing this game, and I think I have bought it recently. Still haven't played it, obviously, or maybe I have to buy it. I can't even remember with so many games. But yeah, a Warhammer setting. I like Warhammer games. I mostly play 40k, but the fantasy stuff has good games as well. So this is 90% off, 79 rupees only, $2, £179. Now there are a few DLCs for this, different classes and things like that, so you don't need them, but obviously you can buy them if you end up liking the game. Origami is a sort of stealth game, ninja assassin type, and it's got again very interesting looking art style. I think this is playable in co-op as well. Yeah, it is. And yeah, you have some abilities like teleporting, things like that. So yeah, quite a nice little game. This is 85% off, 84 rupees, $299, £224. A very classic FPS now in Duke Nukem 3D 20th Anniversary Vault Tour. Now I'm a big fan of these retro shooters and stuff like that. However, I've never actually played a Duke Nukem game. So this is the 20th anniversary version released in 2016 with some upgrades, I suppose. Yeah, it still looks like the 96 version, but released in 2016. So this is 56 rupees only, 90% off, $2, £149. Now some of you may remember Spore. This was like an older game from EA also, and this is basically a sandbox game where you are creating your own universe. So one of those god games as they call it. And this is once again 90% off, 99 rupees only, $2, £179. Next is a very popular co-op puzzle game. This is Unravel, and you play as this creature made of yarn called Yarny. The first game was quite popular, and this second one had more co-op features. So you can play with friends, or you can sort of join up with others in single player campaign. And yeah, it's a very nice little cutesy game, and this is again 99 rupees, $199. Outlast is our next pick, and this is probably the most sort of gruesome horror type game in this list. And I'm actually surprised it's from 2013 because I thought it was more recent. Yeah, so it's been 9 years now since this came out. Very, very popular, as you can see here. I don't play these games because I don't mind a bit of horror, but this is sort of like the disgusting style of horror, and I just like mutilation and that sort of thing. I don't like this sort of thing, but everybody else seems to love it. So here it is, 85% off, 79 rupees, $3, £232. Next is Inside. So this is a 2.5D style platformer with a very sort of dark, bleak setting. I believe this is made by the same people who made Limbo, but obviously newer game, so better graphically, but still very popular, very similar. And this is 90% off, 56 rupees only, $2, £149. Don't Starve is a 2D survival crafting style game, very difficult from what I understand, and also quite popular because a lot of people seem to play this game. Even now you should still have thousands of people playing. And this is very cheap once again. There are, I think, multiple versions of this game at this point. I've never played any of these games. So this is 75% off, 87 rupees, $249, £179, and €2.04. A big open world game next in the form of Just Cause 3. So these Just Cause games are just big, chaotic, fun games where you are just destroying everything, massive maps. All of them have the same theme. And yeah, just blow everything up, fly around with your gliders and parachutes and grapple hook everything, and you destroy everything on the map, and then you come back later and they are back again and you can destroy them again. So this is 85% off, 59 rupees only, $3, £179, and €299. There's the XXL version, which includes a lot of extra stuff like cars and weapons and a couple of, I think, DLCs like expansion type areas. Goat Simulator is our next game. I don't even know how to describe this game because this is just silly, chaotic fun. You just play as a goat and just randomly hit things, destroy stuff. It's just physics messed up in this game basically. So yeah, I don't have any words to describe this. Just watch some videos on YouTube and maybe you'll understand what this is because I can't. And this is 80% off, 69 rupees only, $2, £143. Our final pick is Getting Over It with Bennett 40. This was all the rage a few years ago because a few popular streamers played this game, and you will be raging in this game. So you are a man in this bucket, and you have a hammer, and you have to just climb up while the creator of the game is taunting you with his narration. Yeah, just play this and you'll see what we are on about. And this is 75% off, 74 rupees only, $2, £144. So yeah, that's a quick look at some games under 100. There are more games. I actually had to cut down a few games because I just wanted to have the quality stuff. And I may make more videos if I find more interesting ideas. But yeah, let me know what you think of this one. Thank you for watching and see you next time.